Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the FBC Centre here in Wokingham, where we're just about to get started with Kings versus CWBA in the Premier League of the British National League of the wheelchair basketball variety. Just to whip your appetite, what does this mean for these clubs? We have a quick look at the table here. You can see CWBA are currently in 5th, having played 5 games, won 3, lost 2. Kings currently 6th, 6 games played, 2 wins, 4 losses. At the top of the table, Monarchs and the Owls both on 10. Monarchs have a game in hand over them. Titans are chasing behind them with having played 5, won with 4, lost 1. Same as the Steelers. So this really is going to be a clash to see which one of these teams can start poking into the top 4. And at the bottom there, Otters and Rolling Rocks. Although Rolling Rocks have only played 2 games so far, it's very early in the season yet. We're coming up to about the halfway point. With some of these teams have still got a lot to go, a long way to go. And we hope you guys enjoy this one we're bringing to you here. So who else is playing this weekend? Well, let's take a quick look at that, shall we? Obviously today, it's Kings versus CWBA. That's happening right now. You're watching a live stream of it if you're hearing me talk. We've also got tomorrow, Owls versus the Rolling Rocks at 11 AM. Next fixtures for this Thames Valley Kings first team. Monarchs at home on February the 19th. So this is going to be pretty much the Christmas break after this one. And we hope you enjoy this as much as we are bringing it to you. We are bringing you every single National League game from the Thames Valley Kings this season to you over our YouTube channel. And we thank you for joining us on that channel. Hopefully you found us okay. That was the whistle for 3 minutes to go. And just a little reminder of our upcoming fixtures. A lot of away games in January, as you can see. Bears 2 for the Kings 2, Arrows for the Kings 13, and the Black Hawks for Kings 2, as well as the Met Archers for Kings 2. Kings 2 are going to be in a lot of action January and the beginning of February, and as well as what we've just mentioned, February 19th, our next double-header home game, Kings versus Mohawks, Kings 2 versus Black Hawks. The reason that's a double-header and not a triple-header is that our Division 3 team have 1 less game that they're going to play, so that is going to be our double-header over our triple-header. And there's also something else we want to mention to you as well, coming very soon. We're getting excited for it, at least I am, and that is this BWB Junior League Pool C fixture round 3 right here, the FBC Centre, January the 15th. Kings Aces 11:15. Aces versus Bears at 1:15 and Kings versus Bears at 3:15. Junior League, love it. Always great to see the young up and coming stars get court time, and we hope this one is going to be a cracker. If COVID allows, please join us here at the FBC Centre on January the 15th. We'd love to see you here, get lots of support for our junior players. Teams are going back to their benches now. We do have live stats that are going to be available for us throughout the game. We'll bring those up at the end of the quarters. That's all set up lovely, raring to go. But in the meantime, there's only one thing left to do. Let's go back to the action. First half is about to get started. Teams are at the bench. Tip-off is going to be in about 2 minutes. So if you are joining us expecting the Division 2 game between the Kings 2nd and Warwickshire Bears 2nd, unfortunately that game has had to be cancelled due to a COVID outbreak at the Warwickshire Bears. From everybody at Thames Valley Kings, we wish everybody at the Warwickshire Bears that have been affected by COVID a fast and speedy recovery, and we hope to see you in 2022 to catch up on those games that we've missed. Get well soon, guys. Huge shout out to you guys. We do love the Bears here at Thames Valley Kings. A great club, run fantastically, just like these guys here at CWBA. And we have got the starting lineups for you guys. We'll go with the away team first, the CWBA, starting off number 7 Smith, 18 May, 27 Robinson, 35 Hassel, and 41 long. And starting for the Thames Valley Kings. Number 1, Akin. Number 2, Gray. Number 5, Liam Barker. Number 17, Reese Barker. And I believe he's number 42, PJ O'Donovan. That is your starting lineup for this game. We thank you for joining us here at the FBC Centre if you're in attendance. If you're watching the live stream, thank you very much. And hopefully, I was speaking to one of the coaches at the CWBA. Hopefully, everybody that's wanting to watch from the CWBA, welcome. This is the Thames Valley Kings bringing you this game, and we thank you for joining us here. We're about to get started. I'd like to also thank the cameraman Ren, who is my dad, as well as myself. I'm Petey, and I hope you enjoy this game that we're bringing you. Just to let you know of the table officials, so the 24-second clock is going to be Peter Rapley. Score sheet keeper is going to be Vicky Thomas. On stats is Jacqueline Scoins-Cass with spotter Joe Humphreys. And on the clock today is Denise Dramas. We're getting ready for this one. As we do the customary handshakes. Customary fist bumps going on here. Kings obviously in white, CWBA in blue. You'll see that we've added in a new little shot clock there. We've now got a second camera that's pointing to the game clock. Hopefully you'll see the game clock count down as we go. But other than that, for everybody at Thames Valley Kings, let's get this one started. Tip off. 1 by Smith, over to 27 Robinson, bringing the ball up for CWBA. This one's going to be a fast action paced. I hope my voice holds out. Here we go. Great shot, pounding it in, number 27, that is Robinson, 2 from him. Hopefully we can keep up with this one as Barker of the Liam variety brings the ball up court over to Reese Barker. Reese Barker's for the long 2, hits the rim, comes down, is picked up by 35 Hassel. He's bringing the ball up court. PJ O'Donovan has been man-marked out of this one, but it will be Hassel with the ball. Robinson, and that is May, number 18. This one is going to be a tough one for the Thames Valley Kings. CWBA are going to want to get back to winning ways as Liam Barker brings the ball up for Kings. Ball goes over to... Whistle has gone. In line. 41 push. It's a foul on CWBA. 41 is long. Foul is on long there. PJ O'Donovan looks like he's going to be inbounding it for the Kings to Liam Barker. Liam Barker looking for his options. He cannot find anybody, so he takes the shot himself, hits the rim, comes down. It's picked up by 27 Robinson. Here we go. Robinson with the ball now. Number 7 there hits the rim. That is Smith. A lot of communication going on between these players. Oh. I have noticed my mistake, I apologise. The away team is in the lead, not the home team. I think I need more training. Here we go now as Robinson brings the ball in. Robinson to Hassel. Hassel, ball goes up, ball goes in. It's a great shot for Hassel. Kings will have their work cut out this afternoon. Liam Barker. Over to Delakin. Back to Barker. Over to Reese Barker, his brother. Reese Barker with a 1-2 from the elbow. He picks that one up. The Kings pick up their first points of the game. At least we got it right this time. 7:44 left is we see number 35 Hassel bring the ball up to Smith. Smith hits the rim, comes down to Reese Barker with a rebound. Reese Barker now comes off the wheel of Gray, but Barker picks the ball back up over to PJ O'Donovan. Ball flies over his hands, is picked up by number 7 Smith. Smith over to Robinson. Long three, gets it in, it's a beautiful three. Great shot there. Charlie Brown from downtown. CWBA getting a nice little 7-point lead on their hands. Gray now, number 2 for Kings. Hits the rim, comes down, it's collected by Hassel. Hassel now with the ball. Over to number 27 Robinson, he's looking for the ball. It's out of play by number 35 Hassel again. .6:44 left on the clock. Kings obviously in their first season at the Premier League, and it's been a baptism of fire for these guys as Gray gets the ball up. Ball bounces down. 5-point deficit now from the Kings. Great 2 shots there from 2 points there for Gray, and it's going to be Smith bringing the ball up for CWBA. Across to Famby 5 Hassel. Whistle has gone. It's a holding foul called on Kings number 1, that's Atkin. And it will be a timeout called already by the Thames Valley Kings. And hopefully, if this is working, we should see the live stats here. And you can see Coventry already flying to 66% on the field goals. 1 from 1 on that 3-pointer. Kings 40% percentage, doing better than they did in their last home game here when it got down to just 24%. And we'll go quickly back to the action. We won't keep you on here too long. It's a Kings timeout. I hope you're enjoying this one as much as we are bringing it to you. CWBA 5-point lead over Kings. It's 4-9. 6 minutes and change remaining. And something's cracked up the Kings bench. CWBA will bring the ball in with Dan May. Long shot by Hassel there. Cracking ball. 4:11 now. 6:08 left on the clock. Goes up. Gray gets the ball. Goes out to PJ O'Donovan. Liam Barker. He'll take the long 2. Ball goes in. Boykin, you're missing action here as Robinson brings the ball up for CWBA. And the ball over to Hassel. See a lot of him so far. And it's another long 2 from that young man Robinson. 6:13 already. As Liam Barker brings the ball up to Reese Barker. He gets the long 2. And it's Robinson across to Smith. Ball goes in. But it will be, shot is good, and it will be 1 on the line. So this young man. Ball comes out, but it is picked up, and there's a whistle. And he'll go back to the line. The referee was not happy. Another one from Smith. Don't give that man second chances, he'll take them. And Reece Barker brings the ball in for Liam Barker. A lot of action going on up court here, a lot of defensive work. It's going to be a long slog for these two teams. Reece Barker tries to get the ball off his brother. Oh, the ball goes out of play. It's going to be a Kings ball. It was collected by 35. Hassel just bring the ball out, and there's a substitute coming on. It's going to be Mr. Tom Tobin, 0-42, PJ Donovan for Kings. Four minutes 48 left on the clock. It's going to be a Kings ball being brought in by Atkin. Liam Barker gets the ball. Ball goes in, but it's picked out by Hassel. Probably my man of the match so far. He's been on fire so far. Ball goes over the halfway line. Goes over to Robinson. He's looking for his options now. Is Robinson. May. Back to Robinson. And you can hear from the CWBA bench. Oh, got the buzzer. Still a 24. Press 24, but it's going to be a Kings ball. 8:16, 4:15 on the clock. Ball comes in, Liam Barker's bring the ball out, there's a lot of men out. Tom Tobin's charging in there, but the ball is loose. A great pass, but it wasn't received very well. Number 35 now, Hassel again, my man of the match so far. What a spin! Ball goes in, number 7, Smith. Ball goes up, in the basket. 10-point lead now for CWBA in this game so far. Right, Liam Barker, bring the ball up. Tobin, oh, it goes over the halfway. It's going to be Dame's in there quicker than a flash to get that inbound. I said you were quicker than a flash to get that inbound in. There we go. Dame gets it in, so 35, that's Hassel. And Dame's on the top of the key. The buzzer goes, it won't count. The buzzer will be gone. 24-second shot clock violation. Barker gets it in. Liam Barker now over to Tom Tobin. Reece Barker. Ball goes up. Doesn't make its mark. And it's Hassel that will bring the ball up. Number 35. Such a strong player, this young man. And he'll take those all day long. As Liam Barker brings the ball up. For Thames Valley Kings. He'll take a shot. Gets it in. Kings in double figures. 10-20. 2:28 left. As Robinson brings the ball up now. So much talent on this CWBA team. It's unreal. Hassel's got the ball. Over to Robinson. Ball hits the rim. Comes down. It's number 41 there, Long, with a shot. And it will be Long coming up for 2. Ball goes up, ball goes in, gets the second. Lead is now 11. What can the Thames Valley Kings do here? Liam Barker. Ball is too high for his brother Reese. And substitute here. Two men are coming on. In the mask, Charlie McIntyre and PJ O'Donovan going off. George Gray and Del Atkin for Thames Valley Kings. Down there with the ball, number 18. Shot from the corner, hits the rim, comes down, it's picked up by Liam Barker, over to Reese Barker. The speed of these players is phenomenal. Oh, the ball goes up. There will be a no score white ball as Tom Tobin falls into Liam Barker, who did get the basket, but it won't count. Both players going in for the drive. McIntyre has the ball. McIntyre is looking for space for Kings here. He takes the shot, hits the rim, comes down, is collected by Long. Man out for Thames Valley Kings, it's Reese Barker, but it's that man Hassel again. Then 23, it's a high scoring quarter. Called there. Great holding, it's going to be two, and it's going to be Tom Tobin going up to the line. A bit high needed there from Tom. Ball goes in, he gets the second. 11:23 now as Robinson brings the ball up for CWBA. Shot goes up, oh, and another three. Phenomenal today. And the foul's already gone. It's a foul on number 28, that is Hardman. Shot from Tobin, hits the rim, comes down, is collected by McIntyre, over to Liam Barker, shot's made, hits the rim, comes down, it's picked up by that man Hassel again. Over to Dan May, ball is loose, picked up by Tobin. King on the offense here, 14 seconds left on the clock. 7 on the shot clock, ball goes up, foul is blown, the basket won't count. Just waiting for the ref to see what the foul's going to be. It's an end line play. Now we've got some subs here from CWBA. Joining the game is Johnson Roffey. He is off for Hardman. The ball goes out of play, 3.5 seconds left. It's going to be a Kings ball. Ball goes over to Reese Barker. Ball goes in the air, hits the rim, comes down, it's collected. That's the end of the quarter. Whoa! Hope you're enjoying this as much as I am trying to call it. Fast action in this one. But we wouldn't expect anything less from these two teams. 11:26 at the end of the quarter. Let's see what the stats are looking like. Kings dipped a little bit to 38, but Coventry is on 64. And amazingly, that's 3-point 2 from 2. You can watch him make those shots all day. Charlie Brown is definitely in town when he's making those 3-point throws from that young man. And just a little bit of time just to catch my breath and actually give you the opportunity to see what else is coming soon, he says, as he tries to get this to work. There we go. Also, BWB Junior League. Aces, Bears, Kings, Titans in that Pool C. Fixture round 3 is coming up on January 15th at the FBC Centre right here. Kings versus Aces at 11:15. Aces versus Bears at 1:15. Kings versus Bears at 3:15. Hope you can join us here at the FBC Centre for that one. And hopefully, touch wood, although I don't think this table is actually made of wood that I'm using, but hopefully COVID will steer away from that one and we'll be able to have some Junior League action. Always fantastic to see the Junior League as they go along, as we join this game in the start of the second quarter. And it's CWBA with the 15-point lead. Cracking first quarter, high scoring 1-2. So we continue this one. And it will be McIntyre bring the ball in for Kings to start off this. Okay, McIntyre into Barker, back to McIntyre. McIntyre, top of the screen there. Ball over to PJ O'Donovan, and it's pushed away by that man Hassel. The Kings will need to block him out and stop him from collecting the ball. But he doesn't, it's 41. It's Long who picks up the pieces. PJ O'Donovan tried his hardest there. Liam Barker now bringing the ball up for Kings. Over to Reece Barker, his brother. Long 2 from the elbow. Goes down, goes back to Long. It's a travel foul against Long. Ball goes in. Barker to McIntyre. A long pass. Doesn't find Reece Barker. And CWBA will be here trying to pick up their lead. And the referee throws the ball as he turns the player. Oh, these things happen. 8:57 left on the clock as Robinson brings the ball up for CWBA. Over to that man, Hassel. Johnson Foy over to Long. Long with the ball up, hits the rim, comes down. It goes over to Reece Barker now. Bring it up for the Kings. Reece Barker over to Tom Tobin. Tom Tobin, ball goes up, hits the rim. Collected by Liam Barker, but he's lost it. It goes to May. May now with the ball. Another great shot there from Robinson, doesn't go in that time, it is collected by Johnson Ruffy, he gets 2. And it's McIntyre now with the ball. Ball goes in, it goes over to Liam Barker, he gets the 2. And it's that man Hassel with the ball now, looking for his options. Goes over Johnson Ruffy. Ball goes up by Liam Barker. He gets that hand up and gets the ball back, but he needs reinforcements. Oh, Reece Barker goes flying there. It's going to be a white ball. We have substitutes coming on here. Smith and Sharma coming on for Hassel and Long. So McIntyre across to Barker, up to Tobin. Tobin gets the 2. The deficit is now half, 15-30. As Robinson brings the ball up. Across to Sharma. Back to Robinson. Back to Sharma. Ball goes in. It's picked out by McIntyre, I believe. McIntyre gets the ball from Barker. He did all the hard work. He's bringing the ball up here. The only man wearing a mask on the court. And the ball goes in there. It's 2 from Reece Barker. It's a real fight on going on here. A little bit of a 2-man hustle from the Kings. Smith brings the ball up. Smith with the ball, hits the rim, comes down to Tobin. Tobin to Reece Barker. Reece Barker now. Ball goes across to McIntyre. McIntyre, shot goes up. He likes those kind of shots, our young Mr. McIntyre. Deficit is now 11. But just look at who's on the bench for CWBA. Got such an in-depth squad. Smith. The basket. Basket is good. The foul is on PJ O'Donovan for holding, and it will be 1 for Smith. Ball comes off, the rebound is missed, but it is picked up by Reece Barker. Reece Barker now. It's a great shot, but it doesn't quite hit its target. I think Long might hit that one. Sorry, Johnson Rolfing might have had that one in his face. But it now goes up to Smith. Smith along. Dan May's going to clean up the mess, and does. 34-19 here. It's McIntyre bringing the ball up for Kings. 5:15 left on the clock. McIntyre, he's going to try a long 2. Hits the rim, comes down, is picked up by Smith. Smith sees May make a small break for it. And May has the ball now, number 18 for CWBA. Looking for his options. Goes back to Smith. Across to Robinson. Now there's only 4 seconds on the shot clock, but it won't matter as Tobin picks the ball out. He may be wearing a number 0, but he's definitely my hero, is Mr. Tom Tobin. And no, the whistle's gone. 3 seconds in the field. And we have subs coming on here. Hardman is coming on for CWBA. For Johnson Road. And it's a timeout called by the Thames Valley Kings. As we look at the live stats here, Coventry still shooting that 62% range. Kings 39%. They picked it up a little bit. It was 38 previously. Free throws, both teams on 50. And just a reminder, Junior League, January 15th, Kings Aces 11:15, Aces Bears 1:15, Kings Bears 3:50. That is coming very soon as we go back on court now at the end of that timeout. Score is 19-34 with 4 minutes 37 left on the clock. I know it's pretty fuzzy and I do apologise, we are looking to get a better camera there. All in all, I've probably spent about £1,000 of my own money here, not the King's money, my own money, buying the equipment to do this live stream for you. It gets better every time as the ball is brought back into play. And I am taking it off. As Schummel with the ball. Very good. The basket is good. It's a foul on Liam Barker for the push. Schummel will get a chance. Will get a chance at the free throw line. Schummel gets it. 19-37. This one's going to be a high-scoring match. It's McIntyre bring the ball up for Kings. Liam Barker, sorry, to Tobin. Tobin across to Charlie McIntyre. McIntyre to Liam Barker, but the foul has been called. It's a foul made for 2 for Liam Barker. Hits the rim, comes down. We'll get some encouragement from PJ Donovan. Liam Barker hits the rim, comes down, goes to Sharma. Goes back to Robinson. Robinson, ball goes up. And is put in the basket by Smith. Tobin. Shot goes up, no foul called, and it will go. Subs in, Reece Barker for George Gray. Not sure if there's been any other changes. As McIntyre gets it in to Barker. Liam Barker hits. I think he was pushed for the 24-second clock there. Doesn't go in, hits the rim, comes down from Robinson. Robinson bringing the ball up the court. Shot goes up from Robinson. Hits the rim, comes down. I think that's the first 3 he's missed all day. Charlie Brown not at home that time as McIntyre brings the ball up. Gray over the top. He doesn't hit the rim, comes down and is picked out by Hardman. Hardman now, bring the ball up for CWBA. Hardman across to Robinson. Ball is thrown over to Sharman, but the foul is blown. It's a push on, I believe, number 2, George Gray. And it will be May bring the ball in. Over to Hardman. Hardman trying to go through traffic. He'll try and get the shot off and does. And it goes in. And it's McIntyre across to Tobin, back to McIntyre. Across to Barker. Across to Gray. Baseline. Foul is on Smith. It's on the baseline. It's not free throws. That is Smith's second foul of the game. Ball comes in, goes to Tobin, to Barker, who gets the shot up, hits the rim, comes down, goes to Robinson. And Robinson now. Ball is loose, goes to Smith. Smith to Harmon. Harmon turns round. Doesn't get the shot accuracy there though. And it will be Tobin that will bring the ball up for Thames Valley Kings. 41-19, 1:56 left. Tobin with the ball. Over to Gray. Gray now. Gray with a shot. And he gets the 2 up. Harmon brings it in for Smith. A lot of defence calls for the Kings bench. Down with the ball. Robinson. Back to Shaw. It's a long 2, hits the rim, comes down to Tom Tobin. And it's Tobin bringing the ball up now for Thames Valley Kings. And Tobin over to George Gray. He spins round but loses control. And it goes to Harmon. Harmon's looking for his options. Goes to Sharman, goes across to Smith. Smith will get those all day, but doesn't this time. PJ Donovan with the rebound. Across to Liam Barker. Liam Barker now. Going up the court now, Liam Barker. Looking for his options, finds one in Tom Tobin. Tom Tobin goes round the outside. Hits the rim with the shot. The accuracy here is what's killing Kings right now. As the ball is being brought up, it's Sharman with the ball now. Smith, the whistle is done. Offensive foul called. That's an offensive foul called, and you can see 33.6 seconds left on the clock. CWBA lead by 20, half a minute left. As Liam Barker brings the ball up across to Tom Tobin. He goes round the outside again. Across to McIntyre. Hits the rim, comes down. Is collected by Smith. 14 seconds left. Goes across to Robinson again. Robinson with the ball, bringing it over the halfway line. Robinson diverting through traffic over to Dan May. Dan May now with the ball. He goes for the 3. Misses. Charlie Brown's not at home. And that's your half-time buzzer. It is now 21-41 in this game between CWBA and the Thames Valley Kings. And we'll be back shortly with the second half of this one. In the meantime, let's enjoy just some ads from some of our partners. However, first it might be better actually just to show the stats for that part. I'll just get those up very quickly for you. 1 second. Just got to do the doohickey thing. So stats from that first half. Kings percentage has dropped to 30.
Something is happening in the UK at the moment. More and more people are getting obese. That number is only going one way. The number of people with various mental disorders is on the rise. I'm seeing more and more people walk through my door, not looking forward to the next day in their lives. I want to buck the trend, and I truly believe that therapy size could be the missing piece in your jigsaw of life.
Probably hear the guy in the background talking. Ah, the joys of live streaming. Just bear with me whilst I get that lined up.
Something is happening in the UK at the moment. More and more people are getting obese, and that number is only going one way. The number of people with various mental disorders is on the rise. I'm seeing more and more people walk through my door, not looking forward to the next day in their lives. I want to buck the trend, and I truly believe that therapy size could be the missing piece in your jigsaw of life. When you want to sort out your body, you go and see a PT or fitness professional. When you want to sort out your head, you might go and see a therapist or a psychologist. Well, I'm telling you now, you can do both at the same time and under one roof. And that roof is therapy size. There is no one size fits all when it comes to the most important project you're ever going to work on. That project is you. It deserves your full attention. Affirmations, meditation, mindfulness, cognitive priming, flexibility, strength training, boxing, conditioning. I'm pretty sure I have the right tools that are perfect for you. I've had clients lose the amount of weight that's in this dumbbell, but the key is finding out what you actually want and then together devising a plan of action. All coaching is done here at the Hub or online at home. It really is up to you. You decide.
Welcome back everybody to the FBC Centre. We are at half time. 21-41 half-time score here. 3 minutes left of the half-time period. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be. and I hope my commentary is up to scratch. I do apologise if I get any of the names wrong. I'm all new to this. I've only been doing this since about a year now, actually. I haven't even done a whole... I did the Kings when they were back in Division 1, and I'm also doing it now as they're in Prem. Learning as I go, getting the live stream up and running, and with more features each and every week. I hope we're doing you proud here. What I'm going to do now is just have a little go at trying to get the camera a little bit better on the old clock. See if we can improve it. The joys of modern technologies. And we're going to get started with the second half very shortly. Just a very quick reminder of the live stats as they're going on. Kings on 33%.
Something is happening in the UK at the moment. More and more people are getting obese, and that number is only going one way. The number of people with various mental disorders is on the rise. I'm seeing more and more people walk through my door, not looking forward to the next day in their lives.
We'll definitely be winding and watching those back later tonight.
I want to buck the trend, and I truly believe that therapy size could be the missing piece in your jigsaw of life.
Our best wishes from everybody at Thames Valley Kings to the Warwickshire Bears. Unfortunately, the Division 2 South game between Kings 2 and Warwickshire Bears 2 had to be cancelled this past week due to a COVID outbreak at the Warwickshire Bears, and we do wish the Bears the best of luck and a speedy recovery. We hope they come back very soon, as we're going to get this third period underway. Underway at some point, anyway. As always, I want to have a huge thanks to Ren for doing the camera work for me here. I also want to thank everybody on the bench, on the table, should I say, including 24-second clock, Peter Rapley, the score sheet, Vicky Thomas, stats being run by Jacqueline Scoins-Cass, the clock being run by Denise Dramas, and helping on the stats is Joe Humphreys on the table, being the spotter for those stats. And I believe the statistician is back, so we can get this one started. It's going to be a Crusaders ball. Ball is brought in to Robinson over to Hassel. He's back on court for the second half. Back to Robinson, back to Hassel. Displaying his options, takes the shot, hits the rim, comes down. Ball is loose. Picked up by Tom Tobin. Tobin's going to want to get it over the line and does. Tobin looking at his options here. Liam Barker with the ball now. They're going to watch the 24-second clock. 9 seconds on it. Hits the rim, comes down. Ball is loose. Picked back up by Reece Barker. New 14. Reece Barker hits the 2. 23-41 here as Hassel brings the ball up. Across to Long. 2 from him. And it's Liam Barker with the ball now. Across to Tobin. The ball is loose, but it's picked up by Liam Barker. They're going to want to get that shot clock out. 4 seconds left. Hits the rim, comes down, gets picked up by Hassel. Good hustle from Hassel as he grabs the ball up with foot. And Hassel now across to Robinson. Robinson with a long shot on the elbow, gets it in. 23-45. Tobin inbounds for Kings. Across to Liam Barker. Whistle has gone. It's an end-line play. And ball goes into Barker. Barker to Tobin. Barker with the ball. He's going to go for a 3. Charlie Brown is not at home. The ball goes out of play. Robinson now bring the ball up for Crusaders CWBA. Ball goes across, 35, ball up for Hassel. Liam Barker bring the ball up, looking for options. Ball goes into Reese Barker, ball goes up, hits the rim, comes down, goes to Gray. Gray gets hustled out of the ball. Hassel over to Long. Long now across to Robinson. Ball hits the rim, comes down, goes to number 7 Smith, who finishes the job nicely. And it's Liam Barker now bring the ball up for Kings. Driving down the inside. Ball goes up. Hits the backboard and the rim, gets collected by CWBA, and it is now Robinson picking the ball up for CWBA. Looking for his options. Can he find one? 11 seconds on the shot clock. Still looking for his options. Still looking 7, 6. Shot clock is running out. Robinson has to take the shot, hits the rim, comes down. May's going off. It's just off by May there. And it'll be Tobin bringing the ball in. Tobin across to Liam Barker, bringing it over the halfway line. 6:30 left on the clock in this third quarter. Liam Barker over towards Gray. Whistle has gone. And the foul is on Long for a push. 41 for the Crusaders. Goes across now, Liam Barker to Tom Tobin in the centre. Reverse layup fails. Ball goes out of play. I didn't see where the ball went, unfortunately. I'm in the wrong camera angle. It will be a Kings ball. Atkin across to Tobin. Tobin. And it's a holding on Tom Tobin. That was actually a technical, not a holding. technical call on Tom Tobin, but he will be subbed off now for PJ Donovan. And Coventry will get the Robinson with the pass there. CWBA, because of the technical, got possession back after those 2 free throws with the technical. And it's Liam Barker going out the outside over to Gray. Gray with the ball up. Hits the ball. It's a long throw from Smith all the way to Hassel, who grabs the 2. And it will be Liam Barker, bringing the ball up. Kings to long 2, hits the rim, comes down, goes to that man Hassel. Ball goes along, 41 long, hits the rim, comes down. And 2 Gray, he needs an outlet, he doesn't have an outlet. He's going to have to do something with it. They've only just managed to get it on. Communication dropping here a little bit for the Kings. He needed an outlet, but he managed to get it out. And the ball is flipped out of his hand, but Reece Barker will pick that one up. It's back to PJ Donovan, who takes the shot, and it goes in. Great shot from PJ. And it will be Hassel over to Smith via Robinson. It's going to be an end line. The foul is on Reece Barker. And we have subs. Hassel along will go off for Sharma and Hardman for CWBA. Ball goes along. Hardman hits the rim, comes down, on to Reece Barker. 4:20 left in this one, and Reece Barker brings it over the halfway line. He's looking for an outlet. Is anybody driving in here for Kings? No, so he gets it over to his brother Liam, and there's only 8 seconds on the clock. From the top of the key, hits the rim, comes down, goes to PJ, reset the 24, goes to George Gray, and this one is gone. Basket is good, and the foul is on May. The rim comes down, the ball is loose. Chance for a 4-point play here. It's still 11-14, fresh 14. PJ Donovan takes the shot and gets it. 29-53, 3:51 left. And big whistle gone as Mr. May goes flying. Foul was on PJ Donovan for a push, and we'll go to 27. Robinson to bring it in, 2:45. Sharma. Cross now, back to Robinson on the outside. Whistle's gone. It's offensive foul. On 27, Robinson, so it will be a Kings ball. Shouting for an outlet. Liam to his brother Reece, back to his brother Liam. And 3.5 minutes left in this third quarter. And Reece over George Gray. George Gray looking for an outlet. PJ O'Donovan, he's fluffed it out to Liam Barker, who gets the long 2 chance. Ball hits the side. foul is on George Gray for a block. And it will be CWBA's ball. Sharma bring it up for Robinson. Shot goes up. Shot goes in. Liam Barker will bring the ball up for Kings here. Long two. Only a two there for Reece Barker. 31-55. Sharma with the ball. Shot goes up. Back to Dan May. Hits the rim. Oh, bounces down. And the ball goes to Kings. And it's Liam Barker bring the ball up for the Kings here. Over to Reece Barker with a long two. Hits the rim, comes down, picked up by Sharma. Sharma bring the ball up the court. Dan May has taken out PJ Donovan. Still Sharma. Across to Long. Long hits the rim, comes down, picked up by Gray. Gray across to Barker. Reece Barker now with the ball. Looking for an outlet. Can he find one? Ball goes in long to Gray. Gray now. Shot goes up, goes over the rim, hits Liam Barker. Whistle is gone. Fouls on Sharma for two, and Liam Barker will go up to the line. This is the first one against the second. Kings now up to 32. As the ball is being brought up by Robinson. Weighing his options here. Over to Smith. Ball goes out, I believe that was 47. Johnson Ruffy. Liam Barker, it's a long pass. It's been cut out though by Sharma. Kings are going to want to use that 24-second clock ball. Sharma brings the ball up for CWBA. Across to Robinson. The whistle's gone. Ball goes in, Sharma across to Robinson. As the shot clock is counting down, Robinson will need an outlet. He finds one with Smith. Smith gets the shot up, doesn't hit the rim, comes down, hits Reece Barker with the rebound. Reece Barker looking for options, goes to Gray. Gray hits the underside of the backboard. Backboard. He is frustrated with that. Sharma now with the ball. 39 seconds left. Ball goes across. And the ball goes up to Smith, who finishes it nicely. Liam Barker with the ball. Reece Barker with the two on the elbow. Sharma will bring it up. There's only seconds left. They're going to want the shot. Shot goes off, hits the rim. Charlie Brown was almost at home. At the end of the third, it's 34-59. And we'll be back for the fourth quarter in a few seconds. What we do though, we'll be just looking at those live stats again. Commentary still quite...
Something is happening in the UK at the moment. More and more people are getting obese, and that number is only going one way. The number of people with various mental disorders is on the rise. I'm seeing more and more people walk through my door, not looking forward to the next day in their lives. I want to buck the trend, and I truly believe that therapy size could be the missing piece in your jigsaw of life. When you want to sort out your body, you go and see a PT or a fitness professional. When you want to sort out your head, you might go and see a therapist or a psychologist. Well, I'm telling you now, you can do both at the same time and under one roof. And that roof is therapy size. There is no one size fits all when it comes to the most important project you're ever going to work on. That project is you. It deserves your full attention. Affirmations, meditation, mindfulness, cognitive priming, flexibility, strength training, boxing, conditioning. I'm pretty sure I have the right tools that are perfect for you. I've had clients lose the amount of weight that's in this dumbbell, but the key is finding out what you actually want and then together devising a plan of action.
Yeah, it's Kings bring the ball in for the fourth quarter here. As McIntyre has the ball here, goes across to Barker, ball goes up, the basket is good. And the foul is a push on number 47, Johnson Ruffy. Ball comes in. Smith with the ball there for CWBA. Got to get back into the game here. Tobin brings the ball up for Kings. It's a long shot. Hits the rim, comes down. Sharma with the ball. It's a long pass. It's almost intercepted by McIntyre. Ball goes out of play. And Smith will be the one inbounding it here for CWBA. Across to that man Robinson. He's had a cracking game this game. Goes along. 47, Johnson Ruffy for the ball. The ball is accepted. It's a terrible pass from Tom Hogan. Goes over to Reece Barker. Robinson with the ball. Ball goes across to Sharma. Hits the rim, comes down, goes to Reece Barker, and it's McIntyre now pushing the ball up for the Kings. McIntyre across to Barker, and there's a two. 38-61 here. A two-man hustle from CWBA. As Smith brings the ball up. Across to Sharma. Back to Smith. And it's Mr. McIntyre picking up the foul there. It'll be Smith going to line for 2. Misses the first one, he'll have another chance, Will Smith. And he gets jiggy with it that time. 62-38 to score here. As young Yaz joins the team for the Kings. Tobin with the elbow shot, hits the rim, comes down, picked up by Sharma. And it's Smith across. Robinson, ball is loose, but Sharma does a great job picking it back up. Smith, back to Robinson. Robinson over to Sharma again. He's looking for the shot, hits the rim, comes down. Picked up by McIntyre with a rebound. McIntyre bringing it up the court. Here. And it's McIntyre. Long 2, hits the rim, comes down. To that man Robinson, we've seen him all day, and it goes to Smith as well. Smith with the ball, he'll take a shot. It drops for another 2. 38-64 here. And it's Reece Barker now with the ball with just 7 minutes left in this game to go. Reece Barker. Oh, goes over the basket and out of play. And it's a timeout for the CWBA. And whilst we have that timeout, we just remind you of the stats so far. Kings 33.
Something is happening in the UK at the moment. More and more people are getting obese, and that number is only going one way. The number of people with various mental disorders is on the rise. I'm seeing more and more people walk through my door, not looking forward to the next day in their lives. I want to buck the trend, and
just 6:49 left on the clock. That man Hassel again, over to Long. Ball goes loose though. It's McIntyre. Cross to Reece Barker, hits the rim, comes down. That's a Hassel. Number 35 Coventry, he's had a cracking game. Hardman, and he goes over. Manages to do a backwards roll off his chair. I think, and it's Yaz bringing it in for Tom Tobin. Tom Tobin all the way down the middle. Tobin with a bit rushed on that shot there by Tobin. The ball goes to Dan May on the rebound. And what options does he have? Dan looking for options. It's flicked up there by Long. And goes back to McIntyre on the rebound to Tom Tobin. Tobin may have a chance here. Reece Barker. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. It's a great shot, but it's picked up by the man Hassel again. And he'll bring that up for court. Sees options. Harmon's in there. And the whistle is blown. He's off court, I believe. No, it's a push on PJ O'Donovan. So it'll be an inline play here by May. May over to Hassel. Across to Robinson. Back to May. Hardman with the ball now. Shot goes up. Shot goes in. It's 38-66 here with 4:57 left on the clock as McIntyre brings the ball up for Kings. Long two from McIntyre. Doesn't hit the rim. Comes down. It's picked up by Hassel again. Kings getting a little bit sloppy in their shooting. Just need to pace themselves. And the ball goes flying over. Nearly hits the stats mat lady in the face. It's timeout for the Blues. We have a quick look at the live stats here. Kings have dropped at 30.
Something is happening in the UK at the moment. More and more people are getting obese. And that number is only going one way. The number of people with various mental disorders is on the rise. I'm seeing more and more people.
Ball is back. It's a white ball. It's going to be Liam Barker bringing it in. 4:37 left on the clock. Liam into Tom Tobin. Tom Tobin with the pass over to Gray, but the whistle has gone. And it's fouls on 35. It's on Hassel for backing into the play. It's the rim and coming down. It's the rim again, it comes down, but it's retrieved by Coventry. And the ball is flung out there by Long, and nobody's at home. If you're interested in the fouls, it's 2 apiece from these teams. Liam Barker over to Yaz. Yaz, oh, it bounces out. Goes over, oh, there's a whistle blown. It's offensive on Hassel there. Second times in about 30 seconds he's been called for a foul. First one defensive, second one offensive. So it will be King's ball. Yaz brings it in to Liam Barker. Over to Tom Tobin. Goes to Adele Akin. She hits the rim. Goes down to Hassel. The ball is with Robinson right now. Over to Hardman. Hardman. That's another 2 for his name. Final 3.5 minutes left of this game. It's Liam Barker bringing the ball up. 38-68. Liam Barker is looking for options. Tom Toman's on the right hand side. Over to Yaz. Liam Barker is going to need to take the shot. He gets it. Nice long two there. Impressive from the young lad. As Robinson brings the ball up. Hands up from Yaz, and it's picked up by Tobin on the rebound. Liam Barker with a shot. It's the first 24, but it's not going to matter as it's Hassel, sorry, who's got the ball. That's still Hassel now. Ball goes up. I couldn't see who took the shot there. And Tom Toman goes off for PJ O'Donovan. And Yaz, Yaz, the ball won't drop for Yaz today. And Yaz with a holding foul there for Kings. Will be a CWBA ball. And we're 2 minutes on the nose right now. There will be Robinson bringing the ball up. Robinson here. Shot goes up, shot goes down. 40-72, deficit's 32 now for Kings. As Liam Barker brings the ball up. Liam Barker across to Yaz. Yaz needs a little bit higher there, he gets it out to Gray. 13 seconds on the shot clock, Kings have got plenty of time. Liam Barker with a shot, hits the rim, comes down. Oh, and somebody's gone backwards there. Couldn't quite see who it was. And it is the man Hassel. And the foul is on number 1. And it's Adele's second foul. So 1 minute 15 left. You can see Robinson bringing the ball up for CWBA. Shot goes up, hits the rim, comes down. It's going to be a wide ball. But only just. .103 remaining. Liam Barker across George Gray up to PJ O'Donovan. 46.8 left on the clock. Ball goes in. It's a long up to Robinson. Robinson now surveying his options, running the clock down like he's allowed to do. Hardman, ball goes up, ball goes down. And that's the difference today. Percentages. It's all about those percentages at the end of the day. As Liam Barker brings the ball up. Takes the shot, hits the 2. Better from Kings. Robinson brings it up. There's less than 24 on the clock, so this will be the last possession of the game. Depends what he wants to do with it. We know he can shoot 3. Hardman with a shot, hits the rim, comes down, and that's the end of the game. Congratulations to CWBA, winning this one 74-42. Before we go, we'll just show you the live stats on the screen. Shooting percentage, it was a game
Something is happening in the UK at the moment. More and more people are getting obese, and that number is only going one way. The number of people with various mental disorders is on the rise. I'm seeing more and more people walk through my door, not looking forward to the next day in their lives. I want to buck the trend, and I truly believe that therapy size could be the missing piece in your jigsaw of life.
Here we go, it's the end of the day today.
When you want to sort out your body, you go and see a PT or fitness professional. When you want to sort out your head, you might go and see a therapist or a psychologist. Well, I'm telling you now, you can do both at the same time and under one roof. And that roof is therapy size.
There is no one size fits all when it comes to the most important project you're ever going to work on. That project is you. It deserves your full attention. Affirmations, meditation, mindfulness, cognitive priming, flexibility, strength training, boxing, conditioning. I'm pretty sure I have the right tools that are perfect for you. I've had clients lose the amount of weight that's in this dumbbell. But the key is finding out what you actually want and then together devising a plan of action.
On February 19th, as well as January 15th for Junior League action, Kings, Aces, Bears. We look forward to
All coaching is done here at the hub or online at home. It really is up to you. You decide.
Everybody here at Thames Valley Kings, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.